gold down there, Diane. There's gold down there.
You're like their number one favorite guy. Because you won them cash. Well, it's our tour report recap for the Valero Texas Open, and Elk, we talk about this one today with big smiles on our faces. You said a couple of months ago, round about Waste Management Phoenix Open, when Jordan Spieth started playing better, and then, Pebble Beach, consistently in contention, you would only say he was back when he got that victory, and, well, he did it in his home state.
I watched it, Diane. To me, it's so amazing to see how little Jordan Spieth needs of a good golf game to win. And I say that in the most respectful way. He drove it good. I didn't think this course suited him last week for the driver because it is very narrow, a lot of jungle everywhere that could, stop him from scoring, but he didn't need all that. And yesterday, I think he had 24 putts. It amazes me what Jordan Spieth can do, Diane, when his game is just sort of on.
Well, the driver had been the miss. So we had ranked accuracy as being key last week. And we did see over the course of the 4 days why keeping it in the fairway was so important. You saw some guys get themselves into horrendous amounts of trouble off the tee. And Jordan kind of, he made the best of it, especially on Saturday. If he gets himself in trouble, he is, you compare him to the likes of Phil Mickelson when it comes to getting himself out of trouble and really capitalizing on it. And then on Sunday, he played solid all day. I mean, he seemed very unflappable, but short game and greens, is there anyone better than Jordan Spieth right now?
Jordan Spieth is a Ben Crenshaw, Phil Mickelson reincarnated as a right-hander. Kind of crowd loves him. He's always going to have drama around his tee shot. But I think we had it handicapped right, Diane. We had Charlie Hoffman, a middle-aged tour player, middle-range driver of distance, very straight, very accurate, finished right there, put a lot of pressure on Jordan. Jordan was able to sink every single putt he needed to do to keep away. He's such a competitor. And I say that, Diane, it's like he just gets it done. It's amazing to watch how good he is mentally. And now he has thrown himself into the middle of the Masters. He was nowhere to be seen a month ago, and now he could possibly be the favorite in Vegas.
One thing I love about the PGA Tour, and Joel Damon, when he won in Punta Cana 2 weeks ago, he summed it up. He said it's hard to win a golf tournament. And it is difficult. I think we look at the likes of Matt Wallace, who doesn't even have full-time membership on the PGA Tour. He plays predominantly European Tour, has won 4 times over there. But him and Jordan were 54-hole leaders tied at the top on 12 under. We were kind of expecting a battle on Sunday, and Wallace had played really, really solid on the Saturday, but it just shows when it comes to being in contention on the final day, that experience and those feelings of having been there before and successfully getting the win, they're so important. It was so evident with Hoffman and Spieth over the likes of Wallace.
Yeah, I enjoyed watching Wallace play this weekend. He's got a nice game. Everything he does is real tidy. When you think about Jordan Spieth, Diane, what is the best club in his bag? Is it his putter? Is it his chipper? No, it's not. It's him. He is the best weapon in the bag. When Jordan Spieth, he's kind of like Tiger Woods. It's like, I would hate to be tied with Jordan Spieth going to the last round because I know he's not leaving. The same thing with Tiger Woods. And Sam and I went to golf yesterday. He said, Dad, who's going to win the golf? And I said, Sam, Jordan Spieth is prolific in this environment. This is what he is born for. And he did it again. I was texting with my friend Jason Duffner, who's really good friends with Jordan. They talk about the swing, and they've been doing some things together we don't even need to talk about. But we talk about, Jason and I, is how little Jordan Spieth needs to win.
You mentioned Jason Duffner, and I'd sent you a tweet the other day that a very prolific golf writer had said, oh, you know, I've seen some similarities between the way Spieth is setting up and that kind of like infamous waggle, I guess, and it's very reminiscent of Jason Duffner. And I sent it to you and you were like, oh, we've known this for months, because they are good friends and they have been working together, and Spieth has taken a lot from Duffner.
I always say, and I'll stick with it to the day I die, Diane, the greatest golf lesson you can ever get is from a fellow tour player that knows you very well, because they've had eyes on you for years and they know exactly your tendencies, and they can see it. It's like black and white. And if you can get that message across, if the opening arises where someone that you really like asks you for some help, or vice versa, that's the best. That's the most valuable lesson you'll ever get.
Okay, so Jordan Spieth getting that win, the first one since the 2017 Open Championship, the week before the Masters. He already has a green jacket. I've got him in the background of my screen this week. It's one of it's always going to be one of the greatest weeks of the golf calendar year. We're off to Augusta National for the Masters, and I have a feeling that Spieth is going to be making a big appearance in our tour report. Get in the game on the SG Tour Golf Gaming app and play 4-ball. It's a classic stroke play competition based on the aggregate scores of 4 players. Who makes your team? Well, pick 4 guys, 1 from each tier based on the current world golf rankings. Want a tip? You need 4 guys to make the cut. Get in the game on the SG Tour Golf Gaming app, available on iOS in the App Store.